I don't feel afraid. I don't live my life with fear, but I do live my life with caution.
We still deserve the chance to grow and to learn and to love others, and to be a person with a heartbeat, with a breath to take.
There have been activists involved in the civil rights movement in the 60s. Sammy Young, that was murdered in Selma, Alabama, because he used the wrong restroom, or he used the white-only restroom, shot and killed. Nothing was done. So there's nothing new about this part. It's certainly new that some people are able to see it on video.
You would think it was 1965. We just got out of segregation. Now we're trying for civil rights. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. I swear, it's like we're stuck in a time capsule.
I chose not to watch the video. It makes me very, very uncomfortable to see people being killed. I don't want to say to see people dying, because that can be a natural process. It's part of life. But to see people being murdered that way in the street is not a natural process. Should not be part of life. And I don't want to witness it. I don't get anything out of looking at it.
When I seen it, I didn't instantly get hurt by it. You know what I mean? I kind of seen it as normal. And that concerned me a lot, as Black men specifically. When these things happen, they happen so much that you start to lose your sight of how valuable you are as a person. And I had to step back and allow myself to see this is not normal.
When I go outside, one of some of my fears as a Black man, being profiled, being followed by police officers, being called disgusting names. When I ride my bike, being feared that somebody might try to run me off the road. Because upstate, you see Confederate flags literally flying in the air, which is ridiculous. You'll see, these signs of this racism.
If there was a tape like this of a young white man or a young white woman being choked to death, I don't think that people would just want to just watch that on social media in the same way, because they value that single individual's family, that single individual's story, much more than George Floyd.
If I interact with the police, which I have before being 17, they don't see me as a kid, they see me as a man. They see me as somebody who could potentially be a threat to them. My mom or the other people in my life, they have to think about the fact that when I'm outside, there's a danger or a factor that I have to think about, and they have to be stuck with for as long as I'm alive.
There are a lot of points of progress. The fact that the police officers in Minnesota got fired is progress, but it's nowhere near enough. And if I didn't recognize the progress, I would feel that the incredible struggles that people have been engaging in was a struggle in vain. So to recognize that there's progress, is to recognize that struggle is worthwhile. On the other hand, we have to be clear that there hasn't been enough progress, and so the struggle continues to be necessary.
People are fearful of seeing people who are oppressed for so long be productive and have own land and businesses, and which is ludicrous. Let that person live, let that person support their family and generate generational wealth like you have over the 401 years. Can we get the same freaking piece of pie, American pie?
So I'd like to see an America that has decarcerated, that has transformed the criminal justice system into a true justice system, but that has used the resources for the militarization of our police and the incarceration of young Black men and women into producing thriving, racially integrated communities.
A lot of people are angry or concerned about rioting or protesting. And really this is a result of what happens when people are constantly attacked and belittled. And this is something that I feel like we need to recognize, who's on our side in this war.
George Floyd! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Hands up! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
able to go in a white neighborhood and feel safe. I want to be able, when a cop is driving behind me, I don't have to clench and be tense, okay? I want to be able just to be free and not have to think about every step I take. Because at the end of the day, being black is a crime.